Hey guys, how's it going? Coming out with you a video. Wasn't planning on talking about this stock, but it has a lot of hype right now in the market. So thought I'd talk about it real quick. So the stock today we're going to talk about is NIO. So this is the ticker, NIO. That's what it's called also. It has, as of today, roughly $100 billion market cap. So that is a super large company. That's massive. So, I mean, that's good if you're invested in this, especially if you got in at 19. So, the reason I'm making it now is because NIO Day was January 9th. So it just went, I mean, it just happened. It's a couple days past January 9th right now. So I read through some of the stuff and what they're doing, and a lot of the things are impressive, and they're partnering up with people. So I think it's really, I mean, it's relatively looking better than last year, obviously. So that's good. The stock's running. So again, if you're a NIO shareholder already, it's great, and that's awesome. It's exciting. So William Lee is the owner of NIO. So like I said in my other videos, or like stock market one, like in my previous videos, if you buy this stock, you have to believe in William Lee. So before you even look into NIO and all that, you got to believe in this guy right here, because he's the owner. He's worth billions of dollars already, 8 billion. That's what he's worth. Let me rewind real quick. If you don't know what NIO is, I'll pull up the exact overview on my phone just so everyone knows. So it's a manufacturer that sells smart and connected electric vehicles. So basically they want to get into autonomous driving and stuff like that. So that's what NIO is. It's an electric vehicle company in China. So anyways, let me fast forward here. So January 9th was NIO Day. William Lee's the owner. You got to believe in this guy if you're going to buy this stock. He's worth $8 billion. It is, as of last year, they were struggling with cash. Their balance sheet was whack. They didn't have much money. So last year, China said they would back them financially. So that relieves a lot of people of, okay, this stock might go to, $0 one day and I lose all my money. So you don't have to really worry about that now. They're kind of, like I said, $100 billion market cap. They're not going, they're not going back. Well, they're not going under to $0, basically. They're not closing down. So is this a competitor to Tesla? In my opinion, every company needs a competitor, like Apple, Android, Microsoft, Apple, you could even say, as far as like computers and stuff like that, like Samsung, Apple, everyone has a competitor. Honda, Toyota, or BMW, Mercedes, they're competitors with each other. So I think NIO could be Tesla's competitor, but NIO is light years behind Tesla in my opinion. But they're getting somewhere, and they're doing their thing. So in 2019, this stock was $3, which is crazy. So it was super speculative. It was super high risk. I wasn't even looking at this stock when it was $3. So a lot of people, like I saw like in a couple like Discords and stuff, like people bought it $3, which is crazy. So if you bought it that, like congratulations basically, because it's at, $62 right now. So you're killing it if you bought it at $3. In the late summer, when Tesla did the share split, I actually was thinking about Tesla's competitor, and I have this stock on my watch list, and it was $12 to $15 when I was about to do it, and it was super speculative. So it went from risky to like speculative. I didn't do it, and I wish I did, obviously, at this point, because it's $62. So I'm kind of mad at myself for not really pulling the trigger on doing it. I'm a little upset. That's all right. So I should have went with my gut and bought it, but I didn't. One big thing with NIO is they are pairing up with NVIDIA. So everyone, the graphic card company, they've been killing it the past couple of years themselves. So that's huge that they're pairing up with NVIDIA. That's big. So I'm sure they're going to help with a lot of like their software and all that stuff. So that's a great company. So it's awesome they're pairing up. So that's really exciting. Is there enough space in this market? Well, obviously I said Tesla is the only one in it. As far as like car sales, I think they have like less than like 3% of the US market, maybe even 2%. So they don't have a lot. So is there enough space if they choose to leave China or even in China? Yes, absolutely. So like that's good if you're a long-term investor because there's clearly enough space to develop. So on NIO Day on January 9th, they were talking about the ET7. That's the model. I did a little digging in this thing. It doesn't look bad. It just looks like a normal car. I mean, nothing special. It kind of looks like a Model 3, but a little bigger and a little more like a shark, like a hammerhead, in my opinion. That's just what I get from it. It is super, super expensive. I don't know if they said that in the presentation, but I dug into the ET7 and they said it's going to start at $81,000. So that's really expensive. That's at like Model S or P100 like price. So that's really expensive. So I don't know how many people in China are going to be able to afford the ET7, but we'll see. I mean, it's a start, just like Tesla. They started out with $100,000 too. So there's a couple years ahead of them, basically, if you look at it that way. They're advertising it's a 600+ mile range, which is huge. I mean, that's way further than any other EV out right now. And if they can get anywhere near that, like even like 450, 500 range, like that's a lot. Like if you have a normal car, like a good gas mileage car will go 350 miles. So like you're doubling the average tank of gas, even if you almost get to like 500. So that's cool. So I like that if they can prove that, that's awesome. Now, one bad thing, if you guys have been following Alibaba, the stock, Jack Ma, who's like very high up there, he might have been like the owner or CEO at one point. He's worth like, I think he's worth like 40 or 50 billion dollars. He's gone missing the past couple months. The stock has been plummeting for that reason. This is a Chinese stock. This is a Chinese stock. It's Chinese backed. So that kind of scares me buying this stock. And to be honest, that was one of the main reasons, not that Jack Ma went missing, but the fact that it's Chinese owned. And I don't know how I feel about investing in a Chinese stock. I just think the government there does what they want. And if they don't like what you're saying about the government there, your company's gone, you're gone. You know, if William Lee, executes at a high level in the next couple of years too, and then he just goes missing, like Jack Ma, like he's gone. Like the past 2 months, you haven't heard from him. That scares me. My money's in the stock. So then the stock would plummet, people would panic. It's a mess. So I don't know how I feel about that. So I have to think about it. But if I do add a position, I'll make a video and let you guys know. Its current price is $62.04. So it's ran a lot in the past year, like stupid. They went from 3 to 15 to 20 to 60 to 40. So it's gone crazy. So my prediction this year for this stock, if they nothing but good news, which I think will be nothing but good news personally, I think it's going to go to 115 plus, maybe like 130 if they execute at a high level and everything goes well. So I think it has potential basically to 2x this year. So that's awesome. Will I buy this stock? So yes, I would if it went down to like 45 to 50. I would do a small position. I would love it at that price. If the market's going down and nothing's doing, big things or everything's stagnant for the next couple months, which I don't think it will, I think it will be very volatile, but if it stays like that, I would consider buying it at 55, 60, maybe, not now, but maybe. If it goes over 70 bucks, like I would hold, or I'm not entertaining this stock at all at that point. So if it goes to this price, like maybe I'll buy it. I'll do a small position, add in, and if it goes down, I'll add more. If it goes up, I'll probably just let it ride. So I am bullish for the stock in 2021. So yeah, so that's all I got. This is obviously NIO. I'll make another video about it. I know it's a hot stock right now, so I thought I'd, voice my opinion of it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if you guys are in it and what you guys think is going to happen this year with it. And if you are in it, what price did you buy it? Cool, peace.